Hey Pisces, hope that you're all doing well. I am in the midst of doing a freestyle reading for you guys today. That's what I feel like. Motivation, brilliant. Some of you are getting motivated, very motivated for that matter. And what? Because it's an end of an era. Beautiful. So something is changing for you. That's your overall energy. You're at the point where maybe you feel like things need to change. It's been, ooh, and I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. And maybe some good things have been happening. Perhaps you heard somebody because you're not feeling left out in the cold anymore, or if financial situations are getting better. Because, yeah, you've been kind of stuck inside, but you've also been growing. The Hermit card is about wisdom and growth, but also spirituality. So maybe you're starting to feel more whole inside because of the fact that you've been spending time with yourself and you've really learned some lessons. And maybe that's why it's the end of an era. This is a new time for you guys, and things are going to be changing rapidly, I feel. Ooh, and you have the Lovers, and this wanted to come up in the pre-shuffle as well. So not only are you becoming whole within yourself, but you're attracting people to you, and you're attracting the people that you want. And you haven't been motivated in terms of love. Love has not been your guiding light for a while, but things are changing. You've also got some non-action here, possibly an ending because of the fact that maybe you stopped talking to somebody because you felt like you were left out in the cold. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or perhaps they were very toxic in their energy, in terms of the Knight of Wands in reverse being somebody who could be a bit of a player, in and out energy, right? And there you have the Chariot. Full moon in Cancer is coming up on December 30th. It looks as though somebody's not moving forward though with you, or perhaps they're wondering why you're not moving forward with them. You have the High Priestess coming out, which speaks to not listening to your intuition, and maybe that's what it was in the past, or maybe you couldn't clearly understand what your intuition was telling you. But with the Magician here, you're definitely tapped into your magic and your strengths. You do know that you're capable of a lot. And with this Motivation card that I see here, as well as this end of an era, something's going to be shifting and changing. And maybe somebody who wasn't very responsive in the past towards you is going to be changing. Now, you could be dealing with a fire sign as well. That could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian energy. But also, yeah, you're going to be getting a new offer of some sort, possibly a new job as well. Maybe you're trying to manifest a new beginning with this individual because you're hoping that things can be better, because right at the center of the read is the Lovers. And I feel that this person did make you happy. They did. Whoever it was, they made you feel good, or you did feel happy with them. But I also think too that there's going to be some truth that's shed on this situation. Maybe this person had sexuality issues in terms of not feeling secure about themselves, and maybe they felt a bit shy. It's possible they could have some issues in terms of their physique, and I'm just saying that because where my eyes are going to. And here is the Four of Pentacles, and maybe they thought that they weren't physically attractive enough for you. That could be very well the problem, and why they think that you stopped talking to them, which is, I don't think, the case at all. In fact, I think it was because of the lack of connection. All right. But this person also could have been very greedy and stingy, and they're pulled back right now. They are not reaching out. And I think that the reason why, again, is because, yeah, they're not feeling good about this. Ooh, they might even be mad at you. I hate to say this, but maybe they think that you're being toxic because you have this Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe they think you were being manipulative, or possibly they think that you were being over emotional, which is fine. People can think whatever the heck that they want, but at the end of the day, you have your feelings, and your feelings are valid. If they want to open up and they want to talk to you about it, instead of sitting back here hiding out and not making an effort, well, then they can sit there and they can dream up anything they want, and they can concoct any little story, whatever. That's an end of an era for you. You need somebody that's going to be straightforward and honest, somebody who wants to manifest, not sit back, hold secrets from you, not, tell the truth about things. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They feel like you may have betrayed them, or maybe backstabbed them in some sort of way. But at the end of the day, I feel like this is their excuse. But what they don't realize is that they can make all the excuses that they want. I don't see for 1 second in this person's energy on this side, I do not see that they opened up at all. They were very greedy and very stingy and controlling, and all they cared about was the money and the status and the way that things were, how they appeared to people. Maybe they cared about where they lived. They were just worried about the money that they were getting. But now this ending is here, and instead of taking a look at the real reasons why the ending was here, which was I wasn't putting enough effort in, I wasn't trying to overcome obstacles with Pisces. No, instead I would just come in when I wanted to and take off when I didn't want anything. But that's coming to an end here. You, on the other hand, you're motivated, very motivated. With this Magician energy, you've tapped into your own power, and as well as your wisdom. You're smart, Pisces, very smart. So something good here, I feel, is coming along. As well, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You might be spending a lot of money right now. You could be judging yourself harshly for it, and maybe you're spending a lot of money just because there's something that you care about in the external environment that is making you feel as though you've got to, I don't know, maybe upkeep the home. Maybe you're trying to redecorate, you're trying to upgrade things. But also you could possibly be judging somebody that you're dealing with because they're so or they're not stable enough, for that matter, right? And that's what made you say, you know what, I'm done, because King of Cups is outward focused and he's looking over here at Judgment. So I feel like you made your decision because of this lack of stability. This wasn't going anywhere. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you know, this wasn't a solid foundation. And if there's no solid foundation, or you're not feeling secure in anything, well, then what the heck are you going to do? Sit around and just wait for what? Lack? Nobody's going to do that. Nobody in their right mind is going to do that anyway. Yep, this person is now getting their karmic justice, I feel. They're getting the Wheel of Fortune. But it isn't the upright for them, or should I say this is actually in the change position here for the Lovers card. So there is going to be big changes. It was divinely guided because somebody had a lesson to learn here. Ooh, and maybe that change is that this person is starting to come into their loving energy. They're starting to get in touch with their emotional side. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Maybe they're starting to realize that you did love them and that they weren't opening up enough. Perhaps this person came out of toxicity in the past here. Maybe they had somebody that stepped out on them, and that's why, you know, they've not learned, I guess, if you will, how to open themselves up with this Queen of Cups in reverse. And the reason I say that is because they've been backstabbed and betrayed. So if they're not feeling this about you, this is what's affecting them and why they cannot, you know, move forward. They could be hot-tempered, or they could have been dealing with somebody who's hot-tempered, somebody who's just not giving in. They could be dealing with a mother figure of some sort, whether that be the mother of their child, whether that be their own mother. But I feel like they're trying to come into some new beginnings here. And but you also have the Ace of Wands. So this person's not feeling very passionate either. Not passionate on a new beginning, that's for sure. They don't seem to have any energy. They're trying to get some energy. They're trying to get some self-confidence back. Maybe their self-confidence took a hit, right? Maybe their chariot just spun over because of the fact that this person from their past hurt them so badly. What is this High Priestess in reverse? Could be dealing with a Pisces, another Pisces for that matter. Yeah, so the High Priestess here in reverse, as well as the Four Wands. Maybe you weren't listening to the fact that this could have possibly been a soulmate, but maybe it's not. But again, I don't know. There could have been secrets here too. Secrets about an unstable home life, for that matter. Or there could have been a canceled celebration, okay? But you have the Five of Swords in reverse here on your side. So I feel like you're, you know, getting rid of any toxicity. You're not trying to win at all costs, but somebody around you is. They want to be the one who comes out on top, obviously, but whatever. And it looks as though you're not sitting on the fence waiting anymore, exactly, with that King of Cups. You're not going to sit here and waste your whole life away. I mean, maybe some of you feel like you're running out of time, right? With this Four of Wands in reverse. Again, I'm feeling something to do with the house too. Something to upgrade the house. Maybe you're not happy with the way that the home is right now, so maybe that's why you're spending a lot of money. But do be careful on that because you might overspend. The sun here, I feel like this is a matter of a truth, but let's see what's coming out. What is the sun? Hanged Man. Yep, you have a new perspective on things. So with the Hanged Man coming out, you have a new perspective, and I think that you're happy in the decision that you've made. You are releasing control, and it could be just the fact that both of you are releasing control now, which is good, especially this one. This one needs to let go of that pentacle there. This one's a little too greedy and concerned for my liking. Yeah, they're still holding on though. Even though you guys aren't in a connection, they're still holding on. Or for that matter, they could just be obsessed, and they could be dealing with a greedy partner from the past. Hard to say, but it's like this person is trying to hide. Oh, I feel like they're trying to hide money. I just got hide money. Maybe they're trying to hide their resources from someone from the past. This person has a lot of issues here. A lot of issues. And whether that stems from their mother or not, maybe their mother was very overbearing. And so as soon as you start showing them love, they're like, oh, you know, they're feeling too, what's the word? Too smothered. Or it could be the fact that they're so used to being babied, right? Like this could be a mama's child. Do you know what I mean? Mama's boy, mama's girl. And it's like if you don't spoil them, right? Because that's that selfishness there. If you don't spoil them and do everything for them, then they're just not going to be in a relationship with you. They're so bound, and they've got this toxicity to them, unfortunately. There's that truth card. There you go. Truth for the Queen of Cups. I think maybe they're starting to realize that they're not happy, and maybe they're going to communicate that to you. They're having an epiphany, though. They're definitely going through a thought process at this point in time where they're getting some clarity. Maybe they're getting clarity on why this situation ended, and it's because they were selfish. Now they're starting to see, maybe I could have given more to Pisces. Maybe I could have opened up more because, you know, I wasn't giving emotion, or I wasn't telling them how I felt. Instead, I was just being cold, calculating, and cutting. Maybe even cutting with the words. What is this 10 of Swords, please? 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands. See, I told you this person is very, very guarded. Very guarded, and possibly from being hurt in the past. But again, you know, the way that this is laid out, you can see this guy's face, and he's just looking at this. So he's too focused on his past pain. That's what this individual is doing. They're focusing so hard on their past pain that could be why they're not moving forward. So they could be getting a sense of self here now, even though nothing got off the ground. But again, I'm feeling like there's some kind of male sexuality issue here. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just being honest. But, you know, I was looking back here and my eyes kept going to the male phallic part. And I feel as though, especially with the Ace of Wands, they could have impotency issues. I'm just saying, like, maybe that's what they're ashamed of. And maybe you don't even know that. And maybe that's why they're in and out, is that they come to you to get some attention and stuff like that. But they're not... I feel there's something here with a sexual issue of some sort. That's just for some, okay? Maybe it's an end of an era because they're going to be getting some treatment or something for that. Maybe that's why the situation ended, and maybe that's why they're not feeling so secure, is because they, you know, maybe that's why they're so focused on materialism, is because they don't feel like they can satisfy you sexually. That could be the case. That's just what I'm getting. But regardless, both are staying stuck here in this energy of the Hanged Man. Both are relinquishing control now, and they're just leaving it up to the universe. And I do feel as though the universe guided it to be changed. So let's see what else that we have. What do we have for the Romance Angels? All right, Romance Angels, come on out. What's going to be happening between Pisces and the person that they're thinking of? Wedding. This situation involves marriage, and that was in the past. Free yourself. Yeah. And what else? Getting to know each other. Yep. So again, in clarification, I think that they were dealing with a mother figure, maybe even the mother of their own children, which was holding them back. They're trying to free themselves from the situation by taking back control of their own life. Pay attention to the red flags. They've got it in reverse. Maybe they get sucked in to the past with this individual too many times. Maybe they're trying to keep them happy, and that's why they're not able to move onto a life worth waiting for in reverse. Yeah, so somebody in the present here, and I feel like it was you, Pisces, you've decided, I'm not waiting around anymore for you to get your shite together, so to speak. It's like, the past is the past. When are you going to move on? You can sit here and try to kiss this person's butt and give them whatever it is that they want over and over again, but how's that working out for you? How's that working out? Obviously not so well, because you're stuck. You're stuck in this fence. That's what I feel like. So this person who's so busy, it is safe for you to love in reverse. Yeah, you got to know this person, or you're going to be getting to know this person, and you're going to find out it's not safe for me to love. It's not safe for me to be in this connection with a person who isn't motivated, and that's why it needs to end. They're not motivated on something new. No matter what they told you, no matter what BS that they tried to string along to you, like, oh yeah, you know, we could be something, whatever. It's not true. So what is this wedding card, please, spirits? Ah, there we go. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you're not even having money problems. Instead, this is this person who's having money problems because they're going through a divorce, or possibly you're going through a divorce and having money problems. Maybe you lost a lot whilst trying to free yourself. It doesn't have to be the other person. Switch the energies and apply them as you will. Free yourself. Yep. Working hard. Working. I feel like this is trying to work to make back the loss back here. Getting to know each other. There we go. 5 of Pentacles in reverse again. You had this come up on your side. Yeah, you felt left out in the cold and you wanted that changed. You're not feeling as though you're being cared for, or you're being noticed, for that matter. It's like you just know that maybe you paid attention to them, but they're so self-involved. Pay attention to the red flags. Something needs to come to an end here, Pisces. The signs are cautioning you, but maybe somebody finally did pay attention to the red flags, and now there was an ending. Maybe that's what this is. And maybe now they're starting to learn the lessons. There's that Empress again. Huh. Maybe this person doesn't even realize either how good you could be for them, but they're not waiting for the mother of their child anymore. That's what I feel like. They're not waiting for that mother figure any longer. However, they're still healing with this Temperance energy. Some could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but they're still trying to heal from the past. And maybe as you guys continue to get to know each other, you're going to come out from being in the cold with one another. And this person is going to realize that, you know, things are not going to work out with this ex. As much as they may love them because they are the mother of their child, it's time to move on. Because if this was going to work, it would have worked. So maybe there's no more red flags to see, and this person realizes it has to completely end. They've lost everything, or you've lost everything, and you can sit here and beat a dead horse as much as you want to, but Spirit is saying it's time to move forward. It's time to heal. It's time to get some balance, and it's about give and take, right? So very important here too. It will be safe for you to love once this person is balanced again and willing to give and take. So as they heal, that might come to fruition, but you know, just take it easy, because again, people that are living in the past are escaping the future. And it's usually down to fear, because they don't want to go through the same thing that they went through. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yippers. Whoever they may have thought was their dream come true or the wish come true just wasn't. And maybe they thought it was going to be their forever after, or you thought it was going to be your forever after. And because it wasn't, that's what tainted it. Free yourself. Judgment. Yes, working to feel better about oneself, and working on oneself to be free of this past business, and actually looking at the situation to how it was in the past so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. There we go. So someone became single, as we know, but even being single, doing well, because you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So able to maintain your luxuries, your finances, or this is the person that you're dealing with. They're finally getting on their own feet, 2 feet after losing everything. And what is this? Okay, Six of Wands. Finally, this person is going to be moving on. Okay, moving on, not waiting anymore for this past person to come back. All right, they want a victory. That's what they want. All right, or you want a victory for that matter. So getting that self-esteem, feeling good, getting recognition. Maybe somebody's even going to recognize now that you are everything. So they're not going to wait for this past person anymore, and they're actually going to move towards you because they are moving towards healing, which is beautiful. What is this? Yes, new love. Beautiful. Yeah, you're not going to be feeling rejected or left out in the cold for much longer, Pisces, because whether it's this person that you're getting to know or somebody new, somebody's coming along and you're going to be receiving some help in some way, shape, or form. And that help is going to make you feel more emotionally fulfilled and lead to a new romantic spark. And what is this? Temperance. Temperance. 7. Yes, 7 of Pentacles. And some of you are going to wait. Some of you are going to slowly invest into this, right? Or maybe this person is going to slowly invest until you find that it's safe for you to love. All right? So it's possible with all of this healing that's going on, this situation may come around again. Is that what this is, Spirit? Is this a reconciliation? It's possible with the Judgment card here, but is this a reconciliation? Someone's not attracted. Children. I wonder if somebody has an issue because you don't have children. Maybe they don't think that you understand what it's like. Maybe they think that you don't understand the depth of what their struggles are dealing with a baby mama. It's possible. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, you might have somebody new coming in. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe you guys are going to do that as you get to know each other. You're going to take some time. Maybe it's a matter of this person needing to open their mind, and maybe they need to understand, or someone needs to understand, that it has nothing to do with kids. It has nothing to do with body image. It has to do with somebody not showing up. Or maybe it does have to do with these things. Again, apply it to your situation. And if that's the case, calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. If the issue is that one doesn't have kids, or one doesn't want kids, or one doesn't feel attractive enough because they had children, maybe it's body issues because they don't like their body anymore because they've had children, right? Maybe it's worrying about stretch marks, whatever be the case. At the end of the day, you're beautiful. It doesn't matter what you look like. So keep an open mind, retreat, get to know this person again, or just know that there is possibly new love coming in. Who is this new love? If it's somebody new, please, Spirit. Who is this new love if it's somebody new? Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Usually somebody who's good in business, somebody who likes the finer things in life. They're a homemaker. They're loving and nurturing. Usually a good mother too. So if this person is worrying about whether or not you'd be a good quote-unquote step-in parent, or step-parent for that matter, yes, you will be. Or for that matter, if you're wondering if they will be, yes, they will be, okay? This is somebody who really represents a good parent. They can balance a lot of things, okay? So, I don't know if that helped at all, but let's just get you some guidance, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, aha moments that come through to guide you. Surrender fear. Yeah, it's coming up in reverse, which means you are very, very fearful, and or the person is as well that you're dealing with. But it's also because you're not letting go of fearful stories you were telling yourself. So remember what I said about, holding on to the past. I mean, if you're so afraid that something is going to happen again that you've been through, then guess what? You're going to attract the same types of scenarios. So it's time to move on. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. And this can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Maybe you've been even a little closed off too. Both of you could be very closed off, the person that you're dealing with. Or this is you. And to move on, you've got to get over some past relationship. Yes, you've worked hard, but now you're stable again. You're doing well. There's nothing that's holding you back from accepting a romantic proposal. Okay? So that's what I got for you. Have a great rest of your day, you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, Pisces.